people often think that you need thousands of money to actually start a business. But what if I told you that there are some businesses that you can start free of charge or without capital? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel and thank you so much for tuning in. If it's your first time on this channel, please do make sure that you do subscribe, like this video and comment below. And if it's not your first time on this channel, please do make sure that you do the dues of this channel, which is like, comment and share my video with your friends and ask them to share with their other friends so that we can actually grow in this community. Well guys, this is a channel for personal development, education, spirituality and entrepreneurship. So guys, on this particular video I'm actually going to talk about some of the businesses that you can actually start without capital. Remember the previous video I actually spoke about 2 successful businesses that I actually started without any cent. So on this video I'm going to give you 8 ideas of businesses that you can actually start without any capital. First things first, let's start with the first one, guys. The first one, guys, is obviously one of the businesses that I started successfully without capital, which is the business of reselling clothes and maybe the household items. So how does the runner thing go? So what happens is that these people or the runners, they usually join WhatsApp groups of the shops that are selling clothes at cheaper prices. There are shops that are selling clothes predominantly for resellers, so their prices are lesser to accommodate the resellers. But for anyone else who's not a reseller, they're selling them at certain normal prices. But for the runners, it's usually the reduced prices. So the runners usually join these WhatsApp groups so that they can have access to the pictures of the clothes that are there or the stock that is available. So what they do is that they take those pictures and advertise with the exact money that the clothes cost from those shops. So people would often be like, okay, I want this item. So the runner is going to get the money from the person who wants those items and go and buy those items for that person. And the runner will have a certain amount of money that the person has to pay the runner for going and buying that item for them. So I'm not too sure, guys, if I explained it quite clearer, but that's how runners actually operate. It's more like I am your personal shopper. So I advertise clothes with their actual money, but I would have my own commission. I would have my own system in which I get paid. Or like, for instance, some people would go like, if you are like, you want clothes between 100 rand and 500, you have to pay 150 for those clothes. If you want clothes that maybe cost 1000, perhaps you have to pay 200 or 250. So the runners, they have different ranges of prices that they usually they usually have for the people. So that's basically how the runners, guys, work. So if you want to be a runner, you should, or you must be someone who's actually closer to those shops. Like, for instance, you must be someone who stays in Durban Central or around Durban, like Mlazi and the other areas that are just around Durban. If it's Joburg, you should be around Joburg CBD where these shops, are available. Like, you should be closer. So guys, yes, that's actually how the runners actually work. So you just need to be closer to these shops, because actually you just don't want that, like when you go there, then most of the items are out of stock, because there are so many runners usually, especially here in Durban, guys, since I'm based in Durban. So I know, guys, there are so many runners out there. But the good thing is there are also many shops, right? And most of the times they selling almost similar items. So if you're not getting something from this shop, you can move to the next shop and all of that. So that's how runners are working. So if you want to actually be a runner, then it means that you need to be someone who's actually around these shops. But with me, on my case, guys, it was different. Okay, guys, so with me, it's actually different in the sense that, as for me, when I advertise the clothes, I put in my profits inside the amount of that particular item. Let's say that whatever item it is, maybe it's 50 rands. For instance, I'm just making an example. I put 100 rands and say the item is 150. So I advertise that when the person orders and sending the money, then I take my 100 rand on the side and take the 50 rand to go and buy the item, and then courier to the customer, right? So can you see the difference between me and the runner? So the runners, they buying with the exact amount, right? And then they get paid through their own system of like getting payments. For instance, like I was saying, that sometimes they say that the amount that is between 100 rand or items between 100 rand and 500 is going to be 150. So basically you pay them for going and buying for you. As for me, it's like I am selling these clothes, so you're just buying from me. I am sending your item, but I know, how I'm actually going about it. You get it, guys? So meaning to say that you can be that runner, guys, if you are around these areas that are having these particular shops, or you can be like me. So with me, guys, what I would also maybe suggest to someone who wants to actually get into this business is that you don't necessarily have to be around the shops. You get me? You don't necessarily have to be around the shops if you want to sell like me, right? You can actually start the business and then work with the runners. For instance, let's say maybe you are in Richards Bay, and then the shops, where are they? They in Durban mostly. So you sell at Richards Bay, like you advertise to people that you are selling clothes and all of that. You put your profit in and all of that, and then people, they order the clothes. So you take the amounts that they ordered with, take out your profit, and then look for a runner, someone that is closer around these shops, someone around Durban and all of that, and then you send the money to that person. You say, okay, go, please go and make these orders for me or buy these items for me, and then you pay that person for going and buying your orders for you. So that's how it works, guys. So you can start wherever you are. You can start whenever you want to start, because it's just free of charge if you're doing it like me. It's unlike that you are going to advertise to people and people say, I want this item and this and this, and then you order with your own money. Because the problem is, when you coming back now, people will change their minds. They will say, oh my God, I no longer have money. Oh, I thought I was going to have money, but this and this and that. Can you see that? So I would advise people that do not buy with your own money. You're going to lose, right? Because when you come back, the person now does no longer want that particular item. So with me, guys, what I usually do is that also, an order without payment for me is no order, right? So I always tell people that I only confirm your order when you pay. If you've paid, then I can take your order seriously. But if you just said to me, I want this item, and you didn't give me the money to buy it, then unfortunately you're not going to have it. And sometimes people want to pay deposits, right? Sometimes somebody can pay for that deposit. You buy the item, and then as time goes by, the person is like, hey, is no longer interested in that item. They no longer pay you the outstanding fee. So with myself, guys, I only deal with cash. I only deal with the full amount of the item. Or if I am selling the item to the customer with the deposit, what I usually do is that I actually say that the amount or to deposit is the amount of the actual price of that item. So I wouldn't put the profits. If maybe the item, like I was saying, it is maybe 50 rands, I said it's 150. So when the person is asking how much is the deposit for this, I'd say it's 50 rands. Oh, okay, so you can deposit. I know that I'm going to buy with that 50 rand. So obviously, if this person is and I'm not gonna give this person this item until they pay that 100 rand that is outstanding, right? So this means I still paid with their, or pay, I still bought that item with their what, with their money, and not with mine. And if the customer says now I'm no longer interested in the item and all of that, it's okay. I just advertise that particular size, somebody else buys it. So I'm not sure, guys, if you still have any other questions around this particular business of being a runner. If you have any questions, please address them in the comment section, and then I'm going to do a video that is just going to be about this particular business only. But right now, let's move forward. What's the next business that you can start in South Africa without any money, or maybe even other countries? I think tutoring, guys. Being a tutor or academic mentor, so you are helping the learners around your community with with their assignments, with their projects, with the subjects that they do not understand, and just choose the subjects that you have strength in, that you just strong at. Are you with me? So if you are good maybe at maths, then you can just use maths, maybe English, life science, whatever subject that you are good at. And then those people are just going or maybe the parents are going to hire you to teach their children, help them with their homeworks and all of that. You didn't start that business with any money. You started just it with the skill that you just good at this particular subject, or with the knowledge of that particular subject. That is the second one. The third one, guys, is being a waste picker and seller. So what do you do if in your community is just so dirty? It's like, hey, there are so many places or areas in South Africa that are really just so dirty. So you can just start a business out of that to make sure that the environment is being cleaned, so it's going to contribute to sustainability while also helping you to make money. But with this one, it also depends where you're located, because I also run this one, but the problem is I'm far from buyback centers or recycling centers, so it's a huge problem for me. The first time I actually sold the items, we actually sold at a loss, because so much of the money went to the transport, and then the money that we got there where we sold, it was really less. So we actually needed a baler for us to be able to just squeeze many items into just a small, compact, but denser quantity or material, so that we can take that and send it to the bike spec center. So it also saved the space and everything within the transport and all of that. So what I would say to you, you can collect the cans or the plastic bottles or the cardboard or the papers. First things first, you must just do the research around your area. What are the buyback centers taking and how much per kg? And then you just collect those items free of charge. You just go and sell them, you get the money. That's another business that you can start without any profit, without any capital. So the other business that you can actually start without any capital is doing laundry for people. So washing their clothes. There are people who are just lazy to wash their clothes, like they just particularly lazy. Others, they're not lazy, but they do not have time for that because of their, maybe the nature of the employment and all of that, or their jobs. So what you can do is that you can start this business without any money. You just maybe create your price list as per the baskets of clothes that people are giving you. So somebody, when they're coming with their clothes or laundry, they must pay you immediately. Don't do any work, guys, for that person to pay you later. I usually don't advise people to actually run such businesses. Honestly, guys, no. Let the person pay you immediately. Yeah, but that is why even for the clothes, guys, I do that. You pay first before we can talk serious business. Right? You do not get your item without giving me any money. I don't even go to the shop and buy that item with my own money. You must give me the money, because so yes, guys, that's how you can run the laundry business, ne? So another one is creating posters for people, like posters for events. You can do that one for free. You just need internet access or Wi-Fi. So you can just use Canva, guys, or Poster My Wall. Those two websites or apps, they can help you to actually generate the posters. You get the poster, guys, that has that has the entire information that you need. and that is basically tailored according to what you want. If that maybe particular poster is for football, you can just type football, they're gonna give you a variety of posters. If it's for party, if it's for bride, if it's you just type that, and then they're gonna give you like a poster that is tailored for that, or that is suitable for that. And what do? You just edit it using the details of that actual event that you are actually designing that poster for. So that's another business idea, guys, you can do for free. Another one is content creation, guys. You can start your own YouTube channel, just need internet access or the Wi-Fi. So with content creation, guys, you need to work so hard, especially for YouTube, for you to get those 1,000 subscribers and a certain number of viewers for you to actually get paid. And also with Facebook now, guys, you're able to create content via Facebook, and you also get paid when you reach like certain views for your post, and you know, certain followers and all of that. You just need to do your own research, guys, with regards to that, but it is something doable. You just need to find your niche. What is it that you're going to specifically focus on? Is it fashion? Is it entertainment? Maybe like poetry, you know, whatever that's, or maybe educational talks, maybe going to preach, whatever that you can do, guys. But you can be able, that's in the long run, as you accumulate more followers, viewers, subscribers, and etc., you can be able to make money, you know, through that business. And the last one I can talk about is the event or party planning. You can also organize birthday parties and events, you know, for people. You can also be MC in those events, and then, you know, charge people for those services. You know, if you can just perhaps find a shop where you can get the decorating items or decoration items, what you can do is that you can tell people, okay, I'm having these packages, and then somebody pays, you just go and buy the balloons and whatsoever that you need, you know, to make that happen. So it is not you who takes money out and make you know, those birthday decorations and all of that, and then people pay you later. No, what I'm talking about is for you doing money or doing a business without having a capital. So think about these, guys. Is there any of these business ideas that you would like to try out? And another thing is there any other business that you think one can actually start without capital? Please share on the comment section, guys. Let us just help each other. Otherwise, guys, you don't have to always have money to start a business. You know, you can start with the resources that you have, and then you grow with it. Like many entrepreneurs out there, guys, they started small. So also, I would encourage you that do not be scared to start small. Thank you so much, guys, for watching this video. I'll see you on the next video. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment, guys. And thank you very much for your time.